Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read Grammar B, Unit 12, Present Simple. 현재형 그리고 빈도부사. Hello, can I ask you some questions pertaining of school magazine? Yeah. What do you do in your free time? I usually visit a friend. We play computer games. Do you always play computer games? No, not always. We sometimes listen to music. What about you? Well, we often go to the park. Dave usually plays basketball there. And what do you do in your free time? I play the piano and I paint. Wow, that's amazing. Corky, you never play the piano and you never paint? No, I don't, but I'm in Teen Link magazine. The adverb of frequency, 빈도부사. 빈도부사는 얼마나 자주 누군가가 무엇을 할 때 사용을 합니다. Always is 100%. Usually is usually 60 to 70%. Often 40 to 50%. Sometimes about 30%. Never means 0%. They always go to school on weekdays. They usually play soccer on weekends. We often run around the park. I sometimes read books at home. You never come to class on time. 빈도부사의 위치는 일반 동사의 경우 동사 앞이고요. 비동사의 경우 동사 뒤, 부정문일 경우 위치가 맨 앞 또는 맨 뒤에 오기도 합니다. Page 45. Activity 1. Add the correct adverb. Number 1. MJ sometimes listens to music with his friend. Number 2. Chris always plays soccer in the park. Number 3. I never buy magazines. Number 4. We often watch TV on Fridays. Number 5. They always go out with friends on weekends. Number 6. Aiden sometimes reads comics. 7. My sister usually drinks milk for breakfast. Activity 2. Write the adverb in the correct place. Number 1. She rides her bike in the park. Sometimes. Number 2. You go to bed at 9 o'clock. Always. Number 3. We go to the cinema on Wednesdays. Usually. 4. I read a magazine on Sunday morning. Often. Number 5. She eats fish. Never. Number 6. He does his homework on Fridays. Always. Activity 3. Read and write. What do you do in your free time? Peter. Usually visit a friend. Sometimes read comics. Sylvia. Listen to music. You always never watch TV. Chris often skate in the park. Sometimes play computer games. Victoria usually go out with friends. Never stay at home. Activity 4. Look at exercise 3 on page 45. Write questions and answers. What do they do in their free time? Sylvia listens to music always. Does Sylvia always listen to music? Like this. Number 2. Does Victoria often skate in the park? Number 3. Does Chris sometimes play computer games? Does Victoria usually stay at home? Does Peter always watch TV? Number 6. Does Sylvia often go out with friends? Activity 5. Read and complete the dialogue. Number 1. Dave, my cousin Matt never gets up early in the morning. Joy, what time does he get up? Dave, he gets up. He usually gets up at 12 o'clock. Does he go to bed late too? He never goes to bed before 5 in the morning. Number 2, Brian. Do you sometimes go to bed at 9 o'clock? No, not always. That's all it. Yes, it is, but I often get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and watch the cartoons on TV. Page 47. Activity 6. Choose and write about you. Number 1, have milk for breakfast. I always have milk for breakfast. Number 2, do homework in the evening. I sometimes do my homework in the evening. Number 3, watch TV in the morning. I never watch TV in the morning. Number 4, study for test. I never study for test. Number 5, see my friends on the weekend. I always see my friends on the weekend. 6, go to the movies on Mondays. I sometimes go to the movies on Monday. Activity 7, read and write. Dear John, my best friends are Leo and Pio. They live near my house. We often play at my house because I have got a big garden. Leo likes music. He sings and he plays the guitar. Pio usually reads comics and plays soccer. On the weekends, we sometimes go to the movies or rent a DVD at Pio's house. What about you? What do you and your friends usually do? Love, Yu Chan. Activity 8, write a letter to Joy. The end.